Hello guys and welcome back to Hammer Time with me Alex, episode 5 now. And instead of going to the Arsenal game, which I did promise in the last episode, we're going into the Mansfield game, purely because I want to kick off into the Carabao Cup third round. I want to start the Carabao Cup off, so then I've introduced you to the Premier League, the Carabao Cup and the Europa League all together. Then we can start ciphering through a few of these games, coming back for perhaps the Shakhtar Sologorsk game, and then further into that, coming back for the Chelsea game, beating that, coming back for the Southampton or even the Young Boys game, depending on where we end up. So I can try and quickly start getting through seasons, because ideally the best episodes are either the transfer episodes or towards the end of the season when you're trying to compete for either a cup or anything like that. So we've got Mansfield today, which is why I've come back a game early, and to be honest, it'd probably make for a pretty exciting game. There should be a lot of goals, there could be a major upset, but who knows? Who really knows? Since last time, we have beaten Brighton 2-0. I'll quickly take you through the goals. Ideally, when I start doing more games in between, I'll just try and quickly, before I record a video, get a few clips together and then just talk through them a bit. As you can see here, Rice plays Antonio down the line, cuts it back for Bowen, who is there. Bowen's on fire this season for us so far. Antonio then gets the ball, gives it Cresswell, finds Zuma. Souček pings it into Vlasic, who lays it down for Bowen, and from outside the box manages to slip it past the goalkeeper. Now, Vlasic had a great game. Bowen, as I always say, on fire. Cresswell actually got a red card this game, so we had to take off. I believe it was Antonio who took off in the end. I can't remember. It might have been Vlasic to bring on Masuaku just in his place. Then we played a 5 at the back with Rice and Souček just in that DM role, and then we just hung on for the last 60 minutes of the game. So yeah, it was a struggle, but we managed to hold on in the end. So in the league, we're slowly climbing up, as you can see, the league table. We're sitting in 12th at the moment. We've got 5 games played. United and Norwich sitting near the top. Weird to see Norwich at the top, but they are starting to play these big games. But to be fair, a draw against City at home, quite an impressive feat for Norwich, but United up there as well. Brentford sitting in 3rd at the moment. So anything could happen. Liverpool have lost 2 games. They've played Chelsea and City. City have lost a game. They've played Arsenal. Arsenal have lost 2. They've played Brentford and Liverpool. There's a lot of the big teams have played each other so far. We've played pretty much all the big teams bar Chelsea so far. United, Liverpool, City, and then you're looking at probably Chelsea being the other big side. Arsenal, maybe not so much, but we'll have to see what we can do against them. So, going forward, Tottenham as well. We played Tottenham. I keep forgetting we've played Tottenham and we beat them. We're doing pretty well at the moment. Sitting on 6 points out of a possible 15, which isn't great, probably near enough a third. Team selection wise, we are playing Mansfield, so I'm bringing in quite a rotated side, to be honest. We've got Areola in net and Ben Johnson sitting at the back with Ogbonna, Diop and Masuaku. Then Kral and Noble just populating that midfield for the time being. Noble is more of a ball-winning midfielder, but I don't know about Noble being a ball-winner. He's great at tackling. I think it probably suits him quite a bit better being a defensive player. Kral being that box-to-box can get forward, but I think he probably suits the... I don't want Noble running around a lot. His stamina's not great. His pace isn't great. Kral's got more stamina, got more of the fitness to really be that box-to-box midfielder. So then Fornals is up front. We've got Fevrier who's come through. He's 18. He's not fantastic, but a lot of our players are struggling here with an injury, fitness problems. Cresswell's suspended obviously for the next game. Lanzini's injured. Vlasic is injured. Ben Rama's slowly coming back. He's got 3 days to come back. We're really struggling here, so we need to try and bring in a few more players. I think we're sorry for this cam roll as far as the wings are concerned, not brilliant, and I've had to play Bowen up front, who is wanted by Aston Villa actually, but a tidy 35 million we could probably ask for him. We're going to go positive against Mansfield. Interesting game to say the least. Carabao Cup to start us off in the Carabao Cup. Hopefully we can advance forward. A few big teams have already gone, because I think Chelsea played City. I don't know if Chelsea won. I'm not entirely sure. But we'll kick off into this game. And we'll see where we end up at the end of it, because hopefully we can advance through, because Mansfield, we should be beating Mansfield, even with a weakened side. Here we have a free kick from Mansfield. McLaughlin sitting behind it. Can he maybe whip it in? He tries to have a go, but Areola's there to save it. A few beautiful animations. And tell you what, FM's coming a long way with these animations, and it looks really good. The movement inside the box looks really good, I've got to admit. I'm really happy with how they've advanced the 3D images, because they know that the game is pretty solid for the time being. The data hub's been introduced. There's a lot of stats in the game, which is essentially what you like about, Football Manager if you play it. But the 3D aspect, they're probably trying to rival the likes of eFootball now, which is PES, because that's the next step. And then you're looking at FIFA, where you get 3D player scans, but we'll have to see how FM advances. At half-time, we've been absolutely dominating, but we've not had much going on. I'm going to point the finger. You've done well so far. Just keep it up. Pump up the fist. You need to change the game for us. As my dog is shouting at the team as well. I'll just wait for her to pipe down. As we start the second half, Mansfield not having that too great a time out there. I need to really encourage the side, I guess. Try and get something out of him. As Masuaku sits over a free kick now, whips a ball in. Diop's there. It comes back, but whether or not that's going to be offside. Rawson sends the ball into his own net. Fornals apparently was offside. Checking the goal review. I mean, I'd assume that's a goal awarded. Let's see what this was. So here's the goal. The ball gets whipped in. Masuaku's there. Diop hits the bar. Comes to Fornals, and Rawson has just absolutely thundered that into his top corner, which is a bit fortunate for us, I guess. So I'm going to bring off Jared Bowen at this point. He needs a rest. I'll probably bring on Rice, and then what we're going to do is we're going to switch it up. We're going to go probably to this 5 at the back, because I need to try and switch a few players around. Masuaku, Johnson, Fevrier can... Oh, no, I can't switch it up to that, can I? We're going to have to switch things around here. So Yarmolenko can go up front. Rice goes into the midfield, and Fornals and Fevrier can play as wingers. This is the only way I can think of us doing this so far. Rice can play as the ball-winning midfielder support, which lets Noble play as the deep-line playmaker. But yeah, really happy with how this team's going. Here we go, Fornals coming off. We're going to bring on Souček just to play his role, because why not, as the ball gets palmed out. Diop can come off as well for Craig Dawson. And we've played a pretty good game out here. 90th minute now. Hopefully we don't get conceded in the 90th, because that would be disappointing. As Ben Johnson pings the ball down the wing for Yarmolenko, who is there. He's running in on goal now. Can he maybe finish it? Or he's no one in the box, really, because we aren't playing that attacking a formation. I'm not going for the game. I just want to try and get a tidy win, which it looks like we have done. 1-0. Nice tidy win. 18 shots. I'm not convinced by anyone else other than Jared Bowen, to be honest. I'm very happy with how we've played. Fevrier seems demotivated, but I'm going to outstretched arms. Well done. Midfielders as well, you've been very good in the midfield. And I think, honestly, for a rotated side, which was pretty poor, we've done very well. As Brentford have been knocked out there, it went to penalties for Manchester United, who just got through. Southampton knocked out Burnley. Iheanacho is the saviour at Leicester, scoring their goal in the 70th minute. Cardiff knock out Swansea, and we knock out Mansfield. So we advance through. We've got Arsenal up next in a few days, which is why I've rotated out so much. Jordan Lukaku is joining us, a left back and a backup left back, which is what I want so badly. Lazio have accepted the loan offer. We just need Jordan Lukaku to accept it as well. An experienced player. I won't say he's going to be a starting player or something absolutely sensational, but we are scouting him. It's in progress even. The thing I like about FM is teamwork, work rate, off the ball, going forward. He's going to be fantastic. He's got great dribbling, great first touch. I know this from Jordan Lukaku in real life. Tackling's decent enough, marking's decent enough. I'm just hoping his crossing's good. He's played quite a bit of Serie A football, Pro League football. He's been playing a lot of. He plays in the major leagues, let's put it that way. So he should be a decent enough backup for us. So that's the episode. Carabao Cup, we've advanced through, a nice easy one. Schedule-wise now, I'm not going to, at the end of each episode, I'm not going to go to the schedules each time. I'll probably go to the schedule if I want to update you with what's going on, but there's not really a point of doing that much anymore, purely because you'll be inundated of what's going on, whether not Europa League or, I don't know, Carabao Cup or whatever. I'm just going to start, it would probably be nice to just see a game pop up. So, for example, I'm going to play the Arsenal game, I'll then play Young Boys, I'll then play Brentford and Norwich, which probably won't be big games in all honesty. And then I might bring you back Europa Cup tie. I might bring you one back because it might be a decent enough game to try and see if we can advance. Or if you've lost to Young Boys, it makes it a bit more exciting that we have to win that game. If not, a Carabao Cup fourth round, if we have a big team in that, like a City or whatever, that's going to be a bit more interesting because the Carabao Cup fourth round, it's going to be the bigger teams. As you can see here, the draw is going to be in this point. So we could have some big teams to play against there. But yeah, that's pretty much the temperament of each episode now is going to be pretty much a surprise, just see where I come back and if it's worth bringing you an episode. So yeah, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like as ever. Subscribe if you are new and enjoying this series, because it's going to be a long one. I'm going to at least do a good 2-3 years at West Ham, hopefully, just to see if we can get back to the heights, because I want to get used to the game. This is going to be an experience for both me and you, experiencing what FM22 is like and whether or not we can build a story around them. Then we'll have a look at the big save for the year after, I don't know, Christmas or whatever. That'd be quite an interesting one to start a new save. So yeah, hope you did enjoy as ever. I'll catch you in the next episode. From me, Alex, have a great day. Ciao.